Okie dokie, what we are watching today is going to be Platinum Heroes versus the Formless Bear Pigs. It's round 3 action. Round 1, Platinum Heroes went down 3-1 and last week managed to get a win against LCE 3-1. So even Stevens essentially. So we're heading into round 3 with a bit of momentum. Not sure how Formless Bear Pigs have been going, but we'll soon find out. Formless Bear Pigs are currently coming third. They've played, I believe, 3 rounds. Let's have a look at their run so far. Round 1, they beat Unidos Porel. Round 2, they were beaten 3-2 by SC2 Swarm. And they defeated Eximius Gaming 3-0. Okay, we are on Cosmic Sapphire to kick off this best of 5 series. Spawning in the bottom right of Cosmic Sapphire, we have got, representing Platinum Heroes, Newton. And his opponent also playing Zerg, representing Formless Bear Pigs with that pink skin, Cleanser. Not a lot to see in the opening stages, aside from what are these two going to do. They're droning up. They're at 16. No new buildings yet. Alright, looks like we're going to see a 16 hatch from Cleanser. I reckon Newton's going to get up to 18. Yep, we're going 18 hatch for Newton, 16 for Cleanser. Cleanser gets up to 18. What's that next building going to be? Surprised there isn't one yet. Gas. And Newton gets the pull up just a smidgen faster. So, Newton has that slight, ever so slight economic lead in these early minutes. You've got to wonder, does it really matter? I'd say it does. I'd say it does. But not heaps. Not heaps. It looks like much for muchness. But in those early stages, every second can count a little bit. Especially at those higher levels. We're dealing with around the sub 4, I think we're just over 4,000 MMR. In this matchup. Pulls up for both players. Newton not in any rush to get queens. Can afford them. Yep, alright, queens coming up on both. The cool thing about watching games of this standard is you can see some interesting blunders as well, you know, like these players aren't as well refined as your very strong professional sort of players. And to me that makes it more exciting. It's one of the reasons why I enjoy watching like college sports a little bit more than their professional counterparts, you know, like sometimes not refined and wild can be quite interesting. Alright, what do we got here at the front? We've got Baneling Nest, but he's showing it, isn't he? Wonder if that's deliberate. I wonder if that's a bluff. We've got Ling Speed on its way for both players. About the same timing. Alright, Banelings go down for Cleanser as well. This little Zergling fight. It's gotten personal, man. They've run around the whole map. Those green ones want to get home. They both have speed. But now the Bear Pigs got friends. The Platinum Hero Lings go home. Alright, third taken. Alright, good Banes there. Opens the door Just protecting that one baneling. Interesting little dogfights happening. So now we know this wasn't just a bluff, it was real. Alright, Platinum Hero's looking for some inroads. They're harassing the third, but those lings are on it. With banelings. Oops, I missed something. I heard booms. But that third is still standing and barely lost any HP. So, I guess we can make a safe assumption of what that means. Okay, now the third's in... Ooh, no, it's not. Manages to get one of them. There's still two more. Little baneling battles here. Pretty cool to watch. Oh. The question is, who's winning the baneling war? I can't really tell. It looks like Newton. Considering he's ahead on supply. Hasn't taken a third, though. Cleanser could pull ahead. If he can consolidate this position. Uh-oh. Can he get it? Just leaving one there, just in case it pops out and pimples. Keeping the pressure on. But Newton's still not taking a third. There is a spire going down for Newton. So he's keeping his opponent occupied. He techs him to some lair tech. His third isn't really getting punished enough. I think Newton's abandoning it. Taking those Zerglings back home. Will he take a third? He's oversaturated. He's putting Evos down. Meanwhile, melee upgrades on the way for Formless Bear Pigs. But there isn't anything to defend, and there's not a lot of queens, so if mutas are the play, it could be pretty good. Very good, in fact, because the scouting out of our bear pig, not great. Oh, that baneling's gone past. Banes for Banes. Well, 8 mutas is going to pop in probably about 20 to 30 seconds. And when that happens, old Cleanser's going to be in a spot of bother because there's only a couple of queens that can shoot up. 3 queens total. Good Banes. Alright, those mutas are coming out now. This could be very positive. Okay, roaches. Still can't shoot up. And here they come. 8 mutas, +1 air on its way. And very little that can shoot up, and here they are. Rapidly, trying to quickly make some spores. He's only killing the queen. No, he's going to go take out these roaches as well. Fair enough. Or the Banes, mainly. Because there is a Zergling run by on the burgeoning third of Newton. Fledgling third. And it might be vaporizing third at this rate. Big troubles. Oh, wow. Nope, it's dead. Hang on. Did he just kill his own third? Oh boy. Alright, those spores are gonna... One spore's finished, the other two might not. Manages to get both spores. This third is in real trouble. Cleanser's trying to make queens. He's not teching into it. Oh no, he does have a Hydralisk Den. He's got 4 coming. Might actually... Oh, yep. Newton now focusing down some Overlords. And looking for a backstab option. There are plenty of Hydras coming out now. 4 total. 6 more to follow. Picking off the Hydra Den will be hugely effective. Yep. Now with only 3 queens, 4 Hydras on the map, the advantage is now heavily in Newton's favour. Those mutas are heading home. +2 air weapons is kicking off as well. No, it's not. Yes, it is. Got me colours confused. Alright, I like this. He's heading around finding the spotting Overlords, taking them out, causing supply issues. And he knows where they are as well. Oop, he's going to miss this one. No, he's not. So he hasn't found them all. I'm not sure if he cares. He's bunching up his mutas so they can't be focus fired. One more hit. One more hit and it's gone. Before that armor upgrade finishes, nope. It's going to let it finish. And is shaping up for a really big Baneling busk. So now Cleanser is definitely playing Newton's game. Found another Overlord. He's clumping his mutas up. Looks like Cleanser's annoyed. He's taken the gold base, but Newton knows. And Cleanser is again supply blocked. You'd have to think that Newton might have done it. One shot in Queens. That's gold's not going to get up. But we do have a lot of Hydras heading across the map, but there's nothing to spot the Banes that exist. Boom! And just like that, the army of Cleanser evaporates. Okay, well, good start. Nice play with the mutas. They were hidden. Deception was the name, and winning was the game. So the next matchup is going to be a PVT. It's going to be Ezreal versus Din Common. Alright, so spawning in the left-hand side of Stargazers, we have got representing Platinum Heroes, Ezreal. And his opponent on the right-hand side, looking to get his team back in it, it is Din Common. Alright, not a lot to say about Terran early in. It's usually pretty stock standard. That pylon went down. Yeah, it went down on time. Gateway, Chrono, nice. Simulator. Alright. Barracks, gas. All the usual. That's a smart SCV. Methinks he's played Protoss before. Looking for shenanigans. Won't find any. I like this. Messing with that first SCV. Alright, looks like a bit of a macro build coming out of Ezreal. Take his time with the gas, that's fair enough. No point, you know, getting over the top. I like this probe's harassment, but he might want to head home. His shields are gone. Alright, what's coming out first? Supply block. No, not supply block. An adept. Cool, cool. Ezreal's making a factory straight away. Putting a tech lab on the racks. He could probably swap that if he wants. Don't know didn't common, so we're going to find out what the play is. Alright. Did that Reaper get any kills? Nope. Just got shellacked itself. I'm going for a Stargate. Now I wonder if... Hang on. Did he see it? He saw something was building. Don't know if he clicked on it yet, so... We'll soon find out. Alright, factory's done. Immediately puts it on the tech lab. So we're thinking a little bit of a mech. Cyclone's going to come out straight away. Alright, Cyclone's popping out. Not going to let these adepts get away with much. Doesn't get a lock on. You know already, this might be a spotter pylon or he might be gearing up for a third. Don't know yet. Alright, so second Cyclone's underway. And Phoenixes are out for Ezreal. Decides to pick on the floating barracks, fair enough. So what that barracks would do if it made it across the map is it would hang out around here to give the Cyclones, like, vision. Because Cyclones can't see from the low ground. But they've been sent packing. Only so much you can do with missiles being shot at you when you're just a little Phoenix pilot in your little spaceship. And yet, uh-oh, they're gonna get caught. Ezreal's up on supply. Most of that's workers. Well, it is entirely workers. There's not a lot to see at the moment. Ezreal's massing Phoenixes, which could be fun. Could be fun to watch. Pick off little units like that and just be generally super annoying. Well, Din Common is massing Cyclones. Alright, at least one of these Phoenixes will drop. No, neither of them. That one escapes with just a little bit of health. The tiniest bit. A stiff breeze could push it over. Our robotics bay has gone down, so we might be seeing a switch. Into what, I wonder? I like these skins. Oh no, the Phoenixes get caught out. One's gone. 2, 3. Oof. Alright. That hurt a bit. He's got Zealots out. Okay, the last of the Phoenixes is dead. Alright, this is suddenly looking pretty bad for Din Common. Walking back to a battery that's not done morphing yet. Just trying to save what he can. this base goes down, I'd have to say Din Common's got it. The boys have been called. The workers are coming out. Try to defend it. They can go home now. Well, he's held. And still has the eco advantage. Well, the phoenixes are all dead. So lifting isn't an option. Oh no, the War Prism's been taken out. GG is called. And we're back. Very, very quickly. So, Papa Panda is going to play against the Kazuti. It's going to be a ZVT. We haven't seen this matchup yet today. And here we go. All right, game 3 on Inside and Out. These two look like they're of a similar rankings bracket. Spawning in the bottom left, representing the Formless Bear Pigs, it is the Kazuti playing Terran, and his Zerg opponent representing Platinum Heroes, it is Papa Panda. Alright, I haven't seen Papa Panda play in a while. He's gone straight for an Overlord as opposed to drones. So now he's got the freedom to just make drones, make whatever he wants for a couple of minutes. Which is cool. Without the risk of supply block. So Overlords, when you're a Zerg player, these things provide supply. So if you see down the bottom of the screen, Papa Panda's got 15 out of 22 supply, and so when he reaches 22, he can't build any more units, so he has to make more Overlords. The Terran equivalent of that are these things, supply depots. And Protoss have got pylons, which I'll remind you of later if you're new to StarCraft. Now, this is interesting. The Kazuti is actually making his wall at the very front of the base, of the low ground. Usually, you see a Terran put it down around here on the high ground of the map closest to their base when they're playing against Protoss. And often Zerg is probably the more common one. So that's interesting. On the other side, Papa Panda is looking to go get a hatchery out. Looks like that went down first, so he's made a hatchery, then he's made gas, and then he's made the spawning pool. So he's focusing on making money in the early game. Double barracks, so double Reaper going to come out. So these units are cheeky. They run into the base, they jump up ledges, and they generally try to kill workers and stuff. So at best, they pick off some workers. At worst, they get a little bit of scouting info, but it can be really good to play early. And he's actually going triple, quadruple. It's making a lot. So some might call this cheeky. But there are things out now that can fight them. But not that many. They don't know yet how many are coming. Well, actually, yes, they do. There's an Overlord here. And this Overlord sitting over this vent here can't actually be seen by any unit that's on the ground. Needs a spotter from up high. So the Reapers are coming around, trying to harass. They're not going to get a lot done. I'm not sure this is the right play, but they'll certainly be annoying. Might not want to take that drone out there. He's not long for this world. Oh, that's convenient. More Reapers coming out. But now he's given up on it. He's got Marines brewing. Up the top, he's making a factory. He'll put a reactor on that, so that could mean Widow Mines. That could mean Hellions, which is more likely. And after all that, decent trade. He only lost a Reaper for a drone and a Zergling. Is that a problem? No. No, no, no. Because of this macro focus out of Panda. So now what Zerg's done is made a Baneling nest. What that means is that with enough minerals, these Zerglings, or some of them, can morph into Banelings, which go and pop. And by pop I mean splat, and make their way inside a player's base. Do it. So that's pretty good. That's a good way to get a nice early advantage. The Zerglings get the surround on the Reapers, only managed to kill one of them, and now Hellions are out. Zerg might just want to go home. These guys do not like fire. Fun fact, there's no unit in this game that particularly likes fire, but Zerg deals with it the worst. It's like in the movie series Alien. Fire always helps. But in the end, there's just too many of them. Terran's actually up on supply at the moment. Got more workers. Uh-oh. Zergling's getting roasted. The Bane's coming in. Are they going to be able to pick off anything? Oh, does not quite finish that wall. Nah, there's just too much fire. But now Papa's falling behind. He's making a lot of drones. Trying to get back on track. The early harassment hasn't worked out. Needs to go and reassess things. Alright. Decides to go pick off some overlords. This all worked out quite well in the last game. Alright, now Terran's coming in. This could be pretty punishing. Look how easily those little Zerglings get roasted. Alright, Panda has fallen very far behind at this stage. Have to say they're in a lot of trouble. Only one queen on each base. More lings coming out, but they're going to just get roasted. Might be thinking to base trade. Whoops. The Banelings get caught out. Meanwhile, at the front of the base, these lings are trying to fight their way in. Oof. Just getting roasted. Is really committing to the Banelings. Oh, battle cruiser. I was paying. There it is. GG. So what I think we saw there was an overcommitment to a strategy that just wasn't really working. It turned into a bit of a headbutt. Terran was just able to macro behind it, build a unit that couldn't be stopped because of the lack of adaptation, and give Formless Bear Pigs a 2-1 lead. Okay, spawning in the bottom left of Tropical Sacrifice, it is representing Platinum Heroes in a do or die match. It is Vales. And his opponent playing Zerg, representing the Formless Bear Pigs, it is Gnome Pomsky. Alright, Vales puts the supply depot out. I actually want to watch closely how Vales does this. Makes a refinery straight away. So the refinery is what gives you gas, which is the green stuff here. While it looks like Pomsky's taken a 16 hatch. Alright, so straight off the bat we're seeing a bit of an aggressive build. 2 barracks being built. Spawning pool only just going down now. That's cool. Alright, what's going to pop out first? Reaper. Because this one's rallying across the map, I'm guessing Reaper on that one as well. Double Reaper harassment. Cool. Taking a page out of the last Formless Bear Pigs player's book, perhaps. 3 barracks. This is aggressive. Vales is supply blocked and doesn't seem to be doing anything about it just yet. Gonna want to pick up the pace on that. Really not sure why. Only now just making that supply depot. That's a lot of time spent not able to do anything. Already Ling's out, so this Reaper's not going to be able to get much done. Decides to leave. Fair enough. Might pick off one of them. Might nearly pick off one of them. Does. Good click. Doesn't want to stay there. Doesn't want to keep trying to stay there. So these Reapers are little junkies. See how he's sick? He just injects himself and suddenly he's going to be healthy again. Not sure what the deal is with attacking this queen. We do have more Reapers coming, so there's 4 total. That one could be picked off with a bit of smart play from Zerg. Pulls back the wounded workers. I think he's going to be able to take out this queen. That's good. The roaches are already coming out for Zerg. So there's only so much that can be done here. Yep, sees the roaches, goes home. Oops, except for this guy. This guy didn't get the memo. He's committing to it. There's no more coming. Oops. Alright, he's managed to keep... Vales has managed to keep all of his Reapers alive. Except for one. One did go down. So that's pretty successful harassment, but here comes trouble. Alright, now Vales has to play a little bit of lockdown because there is a lot of stuff coming over. Picking off this Ravager will be helpful. Doesn't manage it. Really wants to kill that Rav. So that's a good get. That is a good get. This is probably really annoying for Zerg. And there's a siege tank as well. Nice hold. It's still limited. Okay, so there are Marines coming out at home and more siege tanks. So Vale's going to be able to lock down. It's going to move this command center. No, he's going to convert it into an orbital platform first and then put it down over onto the natural. And these Reapers are going to run across the map and be super annoying. Clear out those Lings quite quickly. One Reaper will go down, doesn't get microed. The boys get called out. Reapers are just running around, trying to pick off a few of these drones. It's made a lot of them sick. Because this second queen, this is not good for Zerg. This is bad for Zerg. It's super bad for Zerg. There's not a lot that can defend it. Already picked off 6. Roach is coming into play now. Gets 11. Suddenly, these Reapers are going to get thrown away. But that is fine. It sets Zerg back a fair bit. It's still... Terran is on 1 base. Gonna change that now. Alright. Ooh, the timing of this is gonna be unfortunate. These Marines are unupgraded. Got Lings running across the map, and Vales has no idea. Yes, now he does. Keep shooting him. Oh, big shots. Well held. Well done. Gets those siege tanks down in the nick of time and expands under pressure. And again, these roaches are sent home. Pretty smart. Pretty smart. Gonna take a third. I'm not sure what just got cancelled. So Stim is being researched. Do we have a starport yet? Yes, we do. So Medivacs are going to come out. So what the Medivacs do is they hang out over these biological sorts of units and can heal them on the fly. Literally, no pun intended. On the fly. They fly around and somehow electronically beam down health. God, the future sounds cool. Healthcare of the future. See? And then it will pick them up and send them over to their likely deaths. This Medivac has got interesting ideas about healthcare. Alright, so Zerg's going to see this coming with the Overlord, so it's a question of whether or not he's looking. Hasn't reacted yet. He knows now. He definitely knows now. Ooh, so he only manages to pick up 3 of what was 8 Marines, so that hasn't actually worked out at all. And Zerg's starting to pull ahead, taking a 4th base, so what that means is, economically, the Zerg's at an advantage, and they'll be able to build more stuff and upgrade more stuff. But, cool thing about Vales is, he's going to go and put a stop to it. Not panicked. He's got Stim, which is where these Marines take a stimulant and pretty much, you know, half kill themselves and go a bit nuts. Sweet, sweet Stim juice. Fortunately, this is a really good way to flag that you're attacking this particular spot. Zerg knows. Tank siege up. Marine stim. You see how they shoot faster? They do a lot of damage because these roaches can't get close enough to these siege tanks to do anything about it. So Terran's just like, I'm going to kill your base and you're going to watch. That's just how it is. Yeah, yeah. Oh, don't shoot your own Marines. More Marines died in that battle due to friendly tank fire than anything else. Behind it, we've got more Marines coming, as well as some armor upgrades. So Terran's in a spot of bother. He's got an infestation pit, so he can upgrade to hive tech. Alright, 1 tank goes down. But more damage is being done to Zerg than anyone at the moment. Bales is well ahead. GG is called. Well done. Alright, so that puts Platinum Heroes back on an even keel. Okay, it is ace match time. Representing Platinum Heroes, it is Newton. Newton, of course, won game 1, while the Kazuti playing Terran managed to win game 2 for Formless Bear Pigs. Alright, here we go. So the Kazuti is going for that low ground wall again. Now, Newton's win, remember, was against another Zerg player, so we'd expect something a little bit different in this matchup. While the Kazuti has been enjoying, you know, supping of Zerg blood all morning. Well, morning my time. Don't know what time it is for the Kazuti, but again, we're going to see that double barracks low ground wall play. Thing is, Newton would have watched it. We think. We hope. So let's see how he deals with it. Got hatched. No pull yet. He's going to want to get it because this Reaper is going to pop. He's going to get this Reaper building straight away. Alright, pulls down. Putting drones straight into gas. So I'll be looking to get a speed upgrade. Or get straight into banelings. Don't know. We'll see when we get there. Alright, so the Kazuti has rallied straight across the map. To the front door. Got one Reaper out. 2 more on the way. Will this drone be able to make that third without getting noticed? Hasn't been spotted yet. The spawning pool's done. There are no drones. Yes, there are drones to get killed. Alright, now it's going to need to see some Newton Micro to deal with this. Alright, now 4 Zerglings come out. But that's only the first Reaper out of 3. So the other 2 have come across. They're checking the third. See it's being built. Not ready to do anything about it. While the Lings are heading across the map. Now their upgrade, there's an upgrade called, there's an upgrade for their speed, which has only just been started, so they'll just be plodding along for now. Terran doesn't notice that they're coming. Hasn't seen it. Let's 4 out of 5 in. Could just walk into the mineral line. Could just walk into the mineral line. Could just walk into the mineral line. Hello. Alright, Newton instead is deciding to force the cancel. So it does slow Terran down. So taking out that that base there, that building, is advantageous, to be fair. Because in the meantime, Newton now has 3 bases. Lots of money mining. No gas. And now, many more options, because speed is done. Now, do we have a Baneling that's not going Evo Chamber, so he's going to look to upgrade his units. So what's been lost so far? Pretty even kill. We got Hellions coming out. We saw how good Kazuti was with Hellions in the last game. But there are more Queens building this time round, which are better defense against Hellions. It's getting +1 melee, which makes me think he might be sticking with Lings, which I don't feel is a great idea against the the Hellions. For now, I don't know. Go for it. You do you. And hopefully it works out. The second Evo, nothing building from it yet. 2 queens on each base is going to be good for defense. +2 out and about, spreading this creep stuff. So what creep is it spreads around the place and it makes Zerg units move faster when they're on it. Doesn't do anything to any other unit. Like, what I'd like to see is, like, on creep, like, Marines, like, occasionally slip over and fall on their asses. That could be funny. Alright, the Reapers come in for some harassment. Zerglings get the surround. But those Hellions are now Hellbats. Which is pretty scary. Because not only do they roast more. And they're really obnoxious about it. Alright. Queen's are going to manage to pick off one, but this base is going to fall. Might be able to get a second one. Alright, Lings are running in, trying to get the last of these Hellbats. There's only 2 more. But we're seeing some mismanagement of units here. Haven't seen Transfuse go down. They can keep this Queen alive. Oh, there is 3 more. 1 more Hellbat remains, and then it's kind of manageable. But though all the Queens are dead, bar 1, I think this might be night-night for Zerg. Wow. Wow, he's just managed to hold on, but there's a Banshee out. Meanwhile, I've missed this, I'm terribly sorry. 18 SCVs went down because there was a sneak attack by some Zerglings. That's very good. Wow. Well done. Well done. We're going to have to watch the replay and see how that happened. 19. Okay, so what's the unit count? It is economically heavily in favor of Zerg, so Newton managed to hold on to pretty much all of these drones. All in all, he did manage to kill a base and a lot of queens, but he didn't kill many drones. So this backstab has really kept Newton in the game. Kept him ahead, in fact. But the thing that these orbital command buildings can do is they have got energy to use to make these mules, which mine and mine quickly. So they can catch up pretty well. 3 drones went down. There's a Banshee doing Banshee things. There's 2 Banshees doing Banshee things. Where's that Overseer gone? There was one. Alright, this is probably getting really annoying. It's not devastating, but... Oh, they're going to walk in front of a spore? No, they're not. No, they're not. Queen's not having none of it. Alright. Meanwhile... There's the Overseer. He went on a little scouty scout. Bugger. Those Banshees have managed to deal with the Banelings. And now we're kinda stuck. What's Newton gonna do about it? He's committing to these Banelings. While those Banshees are getting hyperflight rotators. Don't ask me what that means. I'm guessing it means they're faster. That's a lot of Banelings. The whole point of the banelings is try to blow up this wall and get inside. Also works really well with clumped up ground units when they're attacking. You just like run your banelings into them and explode them. And they go pop. People's brains break, but Terran is in a good spot. Doesn't look that way on the worker count or the army count, but it's just caged in. He's got the tools. We're going to see now how this bust works out. Checking for a third, perhaps. Queens are spreading creep. Newton's very gradually trying to take a stranglehold of this match. Terran's looking to backstab, so he's got 4 of those Hellions in this. Oh, it's been seen. Newton knows. Does Newton know? I expect Newton knows. Alright, on the other side, those now faster, cloaked, and super annoying Banshees are harassing, and we're about to see a drop of Hellions in the main, so this could be problematic. Alright, so now Newton has to defend on 2 fronts. Does a great job on that one. Only 2 drones do go down. Newton's holding very well. 2 of those Banshees went down as well. So now Terran is on the back-ish foot. Is trying to expand. Newton doesn't know yet. He'll know right now. Oh. Now, I'm not sure if... Yeah, he realized. He had those... Alright, now there are Hydralisks in this army that can fight the Banshees, but there's also nothing they can see. Alright, Zerglings going in, getting surrounded the Marines. Banelings are busting up that army. Whoa, that was huge. 15 SCVs get taken out. That was violent. And now that command center is on fire, and GG is called! Yes! Well done. Platinum Heroes go 2-1. Great job, Newton, with that clutch ace match. Very nice. Now let's just rewind this to the 7-odd minute mark. Very nice, very nice. I just want to see what happened there. I've missed it. I've gone too far back. Now I've gone too far forward, I think. There it is. So let's see how they got in. Were they dropped off? No, they were... No, they fought their way in. What? Nah, I reckon they got dropped off. This was very effective. This was actually quietly the play of the game. These 5 Zerglings were running riot. While on the other side of the map, Terran was focusing on these Banshees and just being generally quite annoying in that drop. While 4 Zerglings managed to take out half of the economy. Really good job. Really good job.